All right. So I'm thinking maybe we should try and do like some health bars today. What up, Emu? I kind of think that would be kind of fun to figure out how to draw on here. Like, what do people do for these in games? Do they just draw a green box and a red box? Nightshade. Oh man, classic mods. Like, how do people normally draw a health bar above things? Always getting wrecked. Makes sense. Because this should have a damage on it, right? Like, now that this, like, of course should have a damage. Just literally, do people just do 2 rectangles? Is that what people do? Lifts me up just to knock me down. He knocks you down just to lift you up. I think it's more like that, meta. You're a buffet. So, all right. So, should we just try? Should we just try and draw some instead? So let's just draw like 10 mobs, right? And let's give them health bars. Let's make them a little bit bigger as well. Let's make them like 50 by 50, right? So they look kind of like they could be actual mobs. I mean, look, we have a real game. You know what I mean? TGDV, that's me. So the other thing we need to do is we need to give them health, right? Like mobs also need health. Oops. Does it run on M1 Mac OS? I think so. Why wouldn't it? So let's give them a health bar, okay? Let's go. So you would have like a max health float and current. We'll say cur health float. And TGDV per. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Nightshade. That's funny. Just oh, that's too good. TGD Vampire Survivors. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff there. Maybe we actually don't even want to. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't even want to do this. Maybe we don't want to turn these into a type. Right? We want to say like let draw. And then what would we even say? Like, I think we just want to pass these. So like, let's just say we say max health. We'll say max cur. And then we need some point to center it at, right? So we need some point, right? So we can say like, let's do let width is just like 40 or something right now here. So then we can do let, yeah, we'll say height's like 10 pixels. That seems fine. Let, cur width is cur this, right? Let remaining is 1 minus cur width. And so then we need to basically make oh, camel hoodie hits hard. Yeah. Sam and I hung out tonight and I forgot to wear mine. Which hurt. Wait, what the heck? There we go. All right. Let's see. So width, height. So then we need to draw 2 rectangles, right? Yeah, we'll get there. So we're gonna do raylib dot rectangle dot create, right? And we're gonna create this, right? Which is gonna be, this is x, y, width, and height. So this will be like, let's just for right now, we'll do raylib dot vector to x point and raylib dot vector to y point width and height. So sure, we could draw this for right now, right? Drawing rectangles is very cool. Remember when we played Minecraft? Dude, that was pretty fun. That would actually be fun to do again. I actually really enjoy playing Minecraft with the gang. Drawing rectangles of various colors. Yeah, we're going to try at least, right? So let's go back to our main. This should already have engine, I guess. So we should be able to give like a mob. Like we should be able to, when we draw a mob, right? Which for some reason we're not doing. Draw a rectangle. See, this isn't a good idea. We should be doing this. Let draw T is this, and then let's yoink this, and this can be this. Beautiful. So if I change this, draw rectangle rec white, blue. Wait, what is even? Wait, where are we even? Mob.rect. Where are we even drawing these? Mobs, iter. This is why you don't do this. Oh, right. There we go. Okay, cool. So we can change them to blue, right? We go to mob draw, and this could be yellow. We change them. Now they're yellow. Beautiful. What up, robot? Okay, so this is draw the mob. Let's draw the health bar, right? So engine dot health bar dot draw, And we want to just pick a spot to draw this, right? So let's say max. For right now, let's just do 40.0 and then min. What? Oh. I thought I said turn that off. What else did I call this? Draw is max cur. Let's say 40 as well, just to make this simple. And then point is, we'll do this. This is not going to be right because this is going to draw in the middle, I think. Rectangle create. Oh, this creates a rectangle, right? But then we need to actually draw this, right? Raylib dot draw rectangle rec with rect and color dot red, right? Like this. Okay, nice. Here's their health bars. Okay, so we just need to put these above them. Right? Right? Right, chat? Okay. So this gives us the center of the mob. Right? We are going to do a player health bar as well, but you also want them for mobs sometimes. Right? I mean, we're gaming. We're gamers here. I'm just trying to think here. Cuz this actually needs to be shifted over further, right? Yeah, you're probably right that we don't want to do it for the mobs. You're probably right that we don't want to do it for the mobs. Maybe for bosses. But we can do this. Let's go to the player. What's up, Drex? Peak Linux Gaming, exactly. So let's go max health. Maybe we should have like a. Maybe we should. All right, let's go back to here. Let T. Okay, so we should have a max health float and a cur health float because then we can, and both of these can be mutable, right? Whoops. And then this, and only there's some OKML merch I could buy somewhere online. Funny you should mention. Ocamelist.com. Feel free, chat, to purchase Blazing Laser camels. Oh, Camel My Camel. Really soft, by the way. Maybe some Christmas camel attire. Really throw them off with the Oh My Camel Lamac and the Oh Camel Propagandist. Mugs aren't big enough. Do we need to get a bigger mug? I heard that these are not that nice, though. So don't buy them if you want to use them. Only buy them for a showpiece. The Christmas camel does hit pretty hard. I am thinking about getting all of them. Yeah, that makes sense, though. That makes sense. So let's say instead of this, we're going to have some... Yeah, let's say we have a point here. That should still be fine. So this is our T cur health divided by T dot max health It's cold where I am. Is it cold where you're at? What? It's a little chilly today. It's not too bad. Okay. So this would be should these be part of the type? I don't know. I don't know. Let's get rid of also. Where do we draw that red one? And also this white pixel in the middle is killing me. All right, there we go. All right, so a player needs to have health, which is health. Why does player have a red line? I don't remember. Why did we do that? Just to show that we could? I think that's his sword charging up. It's supposed to be his sword charging up. That's what it is. Yeah, it's his sword charging up. You can tell, because then it goes like, like that. We can get rid of the sword for now, though. Oh, maybe it wasn't the sword. Where else are we drawing a red line? What? I don't know. We'll come back to that later. I'm not worried about it. I'm sure it's nothing. That's not the song. You're right. It's not the song today. This song is Wishful Thinking by JFM. We got snow. We did not get snow yet. Is Okamo Laser an inside joke? It's not really an inside joke. It's just lasers are fun. What's the dot after the operators? That's for floats. Different operators for floats versus integers. Everyone went to TwitchCon, but is anyone going to SawCon? I went to neither. Okay. So we've got a health bar here, right? So when we draw the player, we should also draw the health bar, right? Which we need to do here. So we can say, let center is this here, right? And we can just change this to be center as well. So there's the health bar. We should add this though. Vector2.add. Vector2.create. This seems kind of wasteful, but I don't really know. Maybe I don't need to do this. Let's do like 0, 15. Oh, other way. Nice. JFM, I think. I think that's who it was. Oh, nice, Spencer. That was good. Too bad I didn't say it, huh? Sucks for you, I guess. Nice. So, but this should be green. Right? Nice, chat. This is Berkeley mono, indeed. Let's change this instead to be like 50, just so that it's easy for us to see. Actually, let's do more like 30 so that we can see this later. Okay. Width and height, no. So this should be current width, right? Nice, so that's how much health we have. And then we should be doing this for remaining. And this should be X cur width plus this, right? Oh, but then we don't want this to be green. We want this to be red. Pretty mid font. That's okay. They're really funny, so I like them. So I bought their thing, and it's been pretty good. Cur width plus this for the X, right? And then there should be remaining. T health minus this, right? How to make rounded corners in the game? What are you saying? Is this the right logic? Is this the right facts and logic? That looks wider than 50 pixels, does it not? Current health divided by max health times the width. Right? So the current health is 30, max health is 100. Yeah, we'll do not rectangles later. Also looks, that's what I was thinking as well, right? Current health divided by max health. Max health minus the current. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. Now we're talking. Now that's right. Sweet. So now we change this back to here and we could do like 90. Now we should have mostly green. Dude, I literally... It's just like so easy, you know? So then we can do something like this, right, chat? Watch this. Where do we draw the player? Player dot draw. Let's do something like this. Player t dot health dot cur health. Player t dot health dot cur health minus 1. Nice, chat. It actually works, though. Look at that. Nice. I mean, we need to fix it underflowing past 0, but like that's still really cool. I wouldn't let you just set it like this. That is really cool. Okay. So now I wanted to do that. Why don't you just spell it out? It's not like you're typing all the characters. Just call it current instead of cur health. I like that they line up. That's why. What are you using for rendering? Raylib. Otherwise, I 100% agree. It's pretty much always better to spell it out all the way, except if you have them so that they can line up with max and cur. I'm not joking. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I care. I like them when they're the same length. And this is my game. I can write it however I want. So shut up, chat. I was repeating health in max. It's true. I was thinking about not having this. So I'm not sure. We can remove it later. All right. Let's make it so that the mobs have health, right? Don't current and maximum have the same number of characters? C-U-R-R-E-N-T M-A-X-I-M-U-M. They do. But I'm not going to talk about maximum. So, no. Chat, stop. We're getting farther. We're making progress. Stop doing code review about nothing. Let's make mobs have health, right? They do have health. Okay. So now we want to basically like let them take damage, right? Health should be mutable. Because we're going to change their health. Wait, do I make a new... Oh, no. That... You won't be consistent across language. Smart. Chance, that's a good point. We might do a rewrite in Python after this. MH and CH. No reason to type it out or remember what it even means in the future. Well, here's the thing, Meta. After you publish the paper, no one cares about the code. Right? So, like, why would you care how you name things in Haskell? Right? Because it's all the same. You know? It doesn't matter. Alright. We should... Yeah, names don't matter in the paper. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Where can I find those Haskell papers, by the way? Just, they're everywhere. What up, Dylan? Hey, Dylan, did you see this? Look at this. I have a real game. Like, we're playing. This is Werewolf Survivors. It's, Camel Survivors, yeah. Or, as someone pointed out, Tej the Vampire Survivors. Like this. This works, too. So where did we make all the bullets again? C++ game devs and Jables. Exactly. Are you going to draw art for the game? We'll have art eventually if we get farther. I don't know if we'll be able to do a WebGL thing. Does Raylib support WebGL? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. What's up, Mitch? Bethesda's gonna see the switch to OCaml. Called it. Switching to OCaml. Called it. I don't think so, but it would be sick to test it. Yeah, we'll explore some other ideas later. I'm really not that worried about other people running the game. I want to build it for me. And if you guys want to run it, then I can have instructions on how to build it. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm not really interested in anybody else running it. You know what I mean? It's fine if it's just me. Some bullets. Collide the bullet. So we need to basically have a mob and a bullet collide, right? So I need to do like mob.takedamage here. This returns a unit. This should then return t.health greater than or equal to 0 with maybe a dot. Do I really need to say that? Right. Okay. So now they should, how much, what did I say the damage was? We want to return this actually. Whoops. Oh my goodness, look at chat. It's already working. Like they have to take multiple shots from the bullet. We got an extra HD? Oh, hey, thanks, Mitch. Oh, nice. Yeah. Dang, that was some very beginner OCaml too with the deck of cards one. So where do we have the damage? What do we have it set to right now? 1, and what did we set the health to? Oh, but you know what? We have a problem right now. I already know, which is that every time like the bullet is inside of them, every tick they take damage from the bullet. That doesn't make any sense. Right? How do they normally handle this? Like but the bullets have pierce right now. So we could set this that the bullets normally just have 1 pierce. Now they'll disappear, right? Dude, it's so freaking cool that I can just do this. Look, it's gonna take a while. Pew, 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 pew. I'm playing. You can see the FPS right here. 60. Oh, I need some iframes. We do need some iframes. All right, so this should make it so that 2 shots kill him. Yep. I mean, dude, this is so cool. Beep boop, beep boop. Honestly, I just love that this part's even happening at all. Also, thanks, Mitch, by the way. I like how Twitch lets no Simcoe knows exactly 20 months. Literally brain dead. Nah, no brain. This is I don't know. It's the only game I played in the last 4 years. Dude, I only played Vampire Survivors and I played Halls of Torment, and I love Halls of Torment. I like it better. If you haven't played it, 20 free Prime subs. A real fan. Exactly. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. So, oh, we haven't done anything where the player gets hit. Yeah, we should do something where if there's no more mobs, then we win, right? If mob store dot length, I don't know. Probably we gotta go check this out, right? I wonder if it's like let count bag dot count length. Whoops. So if we go to filter in place, we can do if mob store dot filter in place, or no, length mobs is 0, then close window. It's gonna take like 1 extra tick, I guess, but I should change the damage on these so that this happens faster. Oh, it's so silky smooth. Nice. No, before the first tick, we put mobs in the game. So this is basically like win condition. Right? Down to here, basically like this, right? And then let's change the damage to 20. And the pierce to 5 so we can just kill him fast. So then instead of closing this, right, close window, we should do something like draw text, you win. Isn't that what we said? Int. Well, how else did we do this normally? Oh, it's Hey, look, you win, chat. Look. How'd you get your LSP to suggested snippets? That's not from the LSP, that's from and the AI code, the code assist I work on at work. Int. Yeah, well, it tells me what it is. Oh, I could have just done this. It tells me in the help text what it is. Text, pause, Xbox Y, font size, color. Full game with a win condition. And they said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. But here we are. And honestly, it took like, what, 5 hours? I don't even know. They're usually pretty wrong, the snippets. Yeah, they're not very good for OCaml. How do I be unoriginal? It's kind of hard because I have like, you can somewhat get them here. They're not exactly mine though. It won't exactly work though. Stu, you could be onto something. You might be onto something. Should we just play Vampire Survivors for the rest of the time? And we can call it market research though. Or I mean Halls of Torment is what I would play. Does the lightsaber work? No. I'm not actually sure how people normally do that. Change them to camel, man. We made... I'm not sure that I'm going to make it camel themed. I'll be honest. Can Fortnite business expense? Exactly. No, let me just think. So I think the next thing that would be kind of cool. Well, one thing would be, it'd be kind of nice to pull a bunch of these guys into their own files to start thinking about drawing these separately. How could we draw them? Yeah, we definitely need to do... All right, we're back. It's sparkling water, chat. It's just late. I just wanted to stream for a bit. I'm gonna go to bed immediately once we're done. I don't really drink beer. Hey, Lithium, thanks. I appreciate it, buddy. We are making Vampire Survivors. Look. We added... here, we'll change damage to be 6 and pierce to be 1, so they only get 1 pierce. 2 shots to kill them. Beep boop, beep boop. I mean, we're literally making Vampire Survivors. Todd Duggan instantly joined. Sorry, she's upstairs right now. And look, now it says you win. It's Raylib. What did we change since last time? We achieved a lot already. I've only been streaming for like 45 minutes. Ship it. Can we make it so growing a mustache makes him have more armor? Yeah, except that I can't grow one, so no shame in remaking it. Also, he's saying... I don't know if we're going to go that route, Lithium. I'm not sure that's exactly where we're like aiming, the route that we're looking to accomplish. We're not going to just do Vampire Survivors. I have some ideas of some stuff that I'd like to do. Like, for example, one of the like main things I'd like to include in the game loop somehow, maybe not the like immediate in the middle of the game, but I want to let people write code to control how some of the weapons work. So like my longer term goal is to start like thinking about how could you like suppose you have like a summon guy or like a range character or something like that, and you want to target other people that are ranged, right? So then you need to like you need to decide how much time you're going to spend searching for the next target versus moving. Make sure you're not like, you know, maybe not assembly, but like maybe like Lua. Lua would be the easiest one. Because we wouldn't have to write it. Like, we wouldn't have to write the whole language. It would be really fun. It would be really fun to write our own language for it. Visual programming would be interesting, but I think in a lot of ways it's actually harder to make a visual programming system than it is to make just a regular programming system. Like script controlled user modules. And I don't care that it's less accessible like to a wider market, because I'm not looking to sell 1 million copies of my game. Yeah, I know. There's like, I could use an engine and I could actually have it be yes. I know like I could ship the game if I was actually interested in shipping a game. I'm not confident that I want to ship a game. I'm confident I'm having fun right now, and so we'll keep doing that for a while. But I'm not confident that I care about ever shipping it for real. Like beyond having it in a repo that people could run. Okay. You can play in between streams that you can play casually. Oh, that's a cool idea, Lithium. Jacaro. So we... Oh, you know what would be kind of fun is, let's say we do mob, right? They have health. We should just change this as well. This should also just be health bar .t. And then that's making me think it's kind of dumb, is it not? To put it's kind of dumb to put, what was I gonna say? Oh no, now this is good. So now I was kind of thinking, okay, let's say we do something like this, right? Where we say if t.health.curHealth so right now we're just gonna hard code it. Let's do this, right? So cool. Is it not just so cool to have the game? Like it just like happens, chat. We're using Raylib, so like that's doing the drawing, but we're kind of like writing our own game engine. Oh my goodness, it's just so fun to see it like pop up. And now I win, right? So we could do something else to sort of draw mobs, like current status, you know? How do games normally like test whether something, like how is this normally written where if a bullet is inside of a mob, right? So like if, let's say I change the pierce to 10 for this, we're gonna have a problem because the one bullet kills it because it hits it twice. That's not good. It could be an interesting. Like, should mobs be keeping track of bullets that have already hit them? Is that how that works? Do you keep track that they were hit by a bullet in the previous tick? Like, does anyone know how that's normally done? We could ask ChatGPT, I guess. How do game engines normally check to confirm a bullet only hits an entity once? Bullet collide. That's not a bad idea. Like collision flag saying that it's already hit something, but that doesn't work really. It's probably better for that to be on the bullet. Right? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that does seem the best idea, right? Right. Yeah, that makes sense, Lithium. I think probably you want to do something like, it kind of sucks to let the garbage collector be the one that does this. Like, I would rather, like, okay, so here's a concept. Should mobs have an ID? That's just like an integer. It only needs to know what it was overlapping in the previous frame. That part is true as well, right? For voting? Yes, for voting. That's true as well, right? Like, we only need to check and make sure that this one isn't the same as the one that it was touching last time. You don't actually need to keep track of all of the ones. Although, that's not entirely true. Because, like, you could have a bullet hit, and then you could have it hit another one. Like, they could kind of hit, like, again, right? That would be pretty funny, Mitch. We could reskin this every week for the latest JS drama. That's actually not a bad idea. Like, and we can just continually make sure that, like, each week we're putting in the new ones, and we're just, yeah. So MetaMe, but the I think about use OCaml. I was already thinking of use common sense, and then it just says, and it would just be like, os.exit 1. I was thinking maybe that one would be funny. Oh man. Can it only detect one overlap per frame? Can it only detect one overlap per frame? No. It can detect that it's hitting. Oh, that's true. Yes, percent months. For right now, we could just do it where it can keep track. So like, okay, so here's kind of what I was thinking, right? So let's say you have a bullet here. So we need to let create, and you need a rectangle and damage and speed and direction and ticks remaining and pierce, right? And that equals this, right? Except I spelled damage wrong. This is damage. Damage. Right, but so then I was thinking, okay, you could have let mobs hit is array dot create length pierce. Here's what I would like. like this, right? And then you could have right, and then you would have mobs hit like this. So chat, I'm pretty sure anything components are nicer than the mob would consider different components. No other could be bullet hit. Yeah, so ML extender is OCaml. So I know that like the problem is I don't think I want to write an entire entity component system for this, right? In the sense that like my game is basically, like if you think about it, I'm gonna have a one player. I'm gonna have mobs. Mobs are like different types, but they're all kind of the same, right? Like they may have some different behaviors, and we can figure out how we want to manage that later, right? But they're basically the same. And then we have weapons. Weapons might consist of like multiple kinds, but like I don't need to do a million different things. I can just make it so that my bullet has a velocity, right? You know, so I think like for me where I'm at, it just doesn't make sense to go full like ECS for this, as well as like I don't know how to write my own ECS. There isn't one existing in OCaml, right? So I should either way do it the dumb way first anyways, right? What if bullets that had an array of bomb IDs that the bullet is currently in, then every frame update that list. Damage doesn't count. So here you go. So this is what I was thinking. Every time you create a new bullet, you make an array, which is a mutable, like this is a mutable array, right? So we can update it, right? And so when we say like let you know, hit mob, right? And this should take a T and a mob, right? Then this should do something like this, right? Oops. Mob. Something like this, right? The tilde is named arguments. You can store items in something to archery, so you can just stick my intersection nearby a certain object. Yeah, I know that we don't. It's static typing. But do you guys know what I'm saying, chat? So I was kind of thinking something like this, right? This isn't exactly right. And then you would just set that this is here, and then you would do like T dot pierce. You would actually just do this part. We're gonna take this part out. Right, and then I don't know, something like this, right? The best language type, but they seem and act. Is this a huge macro? No, there's no. We're not writing any macro. We're just writing OCaml. I'll lay D's. The what? I lay D's. What could you be laying? Where, Lithium? I can't possibly guess what could come next. Thinking you can get me with an I ladies. It's so embarrassing. Embarrassing. But I let you go for it anyways. Okay. But so you can check to see this, right? So then you could see if we should hit another mob. Anyone have a nut allergy? Something like this. Good, I didn't miss dev hour. Thought that was actual research paper jargon. You would have got, but I was ready. I was ready. So this way, right? You could you could basically say, all right, so I've got a mob. I guess I need to make mobs go in front of bullets. Mobs shouldn't know about bullets, right? They would just take damage. You would want to have mob. Let's actually just go here, right? Just because it's called software and game doesn't mean you have to do both, by the way. Hey, Bad Cop, your encoding game is really cool, by the way. Yeah, I saw your game. It's very cool. You got a problem with that or something? Oh, that's the one, yeah. Thinking I don't. Thinking something could go on in software and game dev, and I didn't know. It's not. No, it is sparkling water, chat. I mean, it's in a can. Are the bannerets supposed to be things that you care about or think that I care about? Well, I mean, it's not that I think that you care about them. It's that Twitch thinks that you care about them. Dang, they caught me. I'm Twitch. For CD-ROMs? So we should be able to do hit mob with this as being mob T, just so that I have this here. You should be able to say T mobs hit. This is set modifies array in place, replacing element n with number x. Okay, so this would be, we would want to set this at t.pierce. Be like, okay, so -1. Yep. Mob.id. Nice. DVD ROMs. Make my game in OK mode though. I'm a fraud. Drew. But was it in Bash? Using a framework, what I assume is a game gen, or just Chad bare bones? We have something that knows how to draw. We have something that knows how to draw to the screen. Mobs hit. But that's it, basically. Bullet create. Ooh, sorry. What language do I use at work? I use a ton of languages at work. Right now I'm writing a lot of Roost. Oh, chat. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't have somebody that knows how to draw. We'll get there eventually. We're using Raylib. Can't you just call collide in the module? Yes, but we're going to get rid of this. I don't want to call it collide anymore. I was just literally going to delete this. No VSync. That's probably just my screen, Bad Cop. Because we're going to delete this and just say collide this. Check collision. So this we need to change. We need to say let can hit T mob.t just to be sure. And so we'll say array dot find t.mobs hit Yep. Nice. That's right. Does OCaml support Windows? Sometimes. Raylib.com. Got it. Yep. We don't have really a lot of system dependencies in this one, so it should work, I think. There's some libraries that don't support both, basically. Bad cope. Is Cody local? No. No. I don't want to talk about Cody. That's day job stuff. We're coding a game right now. T.rect. What did I say before? Collide? Check collision recs. This right now is all just Monster Cat mood chill tonight. Have you made a game? This is my first time. This do be my first time. Bullet.can hit. This bullets. And then we can say, instead of bullet collide, we're going to say mob dot take damage, right? What did we call it? Did we not call it? Mob dot take damage. Yeah. Oops. Oh, right. We can do this as the last thing. Bullet dot hit mob bullet. Oh, it works, chat. Look at it work perfectly. I haven't played with the OCaml interrupt with us, but I've looked at it a decent amount. Like, it literally works flawlessly, chap. Right? So what did we do here, right? We said basically, okay, we've hit this mob before. We have one less pierce, and then the mob's gonna take damage, right? These are spots here where you could say, like, to do which one is actually faster. I don't know. Profiling could be cool, right? I don't know which one. Right, but look, see, now it only hits them once, and then it doesn't matter how many times that bullet hits them again, right? Even though they're in frame for more than one tick, right? And then we win. I'm pretty sure this is pretty efficient because this is just going to allocate this memory right at the start, and it's really fast because Pierce might be only like 10 or 20 or 30, right? And try to hit him up twice with the same bullet. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Well, it won't. It doesn't matter. Like, it's the same exact logic, right? The way that we solved it right now actually solves for that problem in the way that we're saying, like, it can only hit it once. We do have kind of like one problem in the sense that, like, one thing that I'm pretty sure is true is, like, well, one, we definitely don't want everything tied with the frame rate. So, like, we're eventually going to need to do some of these things quite a bit different than, like, doing it with the frame rate, right? Because, like, right now we have the FPS set to 60. If we set this to 120, then everything's going to play twice as fast. You know what I mean? Like, if we set it to, 12, Everything's gonna be really slow. like game time is dependent on the tick right now. Tick 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 tick. Because that's just easy to start with. We'll do time later. Do 1,000. Okay. I didn't have time to move. Specs, you're hurt. Exactly. Oh, that's funny. Line up some nice shots here. Pew, 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 pew. So we could also totally set the direction, like where we're gonna fight, fix delta time. Yeah, we'll do that later. I'm not super worried about it. I'm not gonna let us get far enough down that way that that it's far. A lot of the stuff so far, it doesn't really depend on ticks. It's just like how far things move. Like old games that depend on yeah, exactly. All right, how is this doing if we have 10,000 mobs still? Wait, why did we just die? Index out of bounds. Oh, because we pierced too many in one. Can hit. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Pierce. What were we setting this to by default? Let's set it to like 500. So we can really start like, oh wow. Oh, interesting. See, this is funny because it's, yeah, okay, nice. This is where this is a bad idea. This is where this is a bad idea because before we were checking a like length 5 array for this. So this is like if I was going to make a big pierce, then you wouldn't want to pre-allocate the array. Right? Because then you're basically every tick for every single bullet, you're going to check all of these. I wonder if we should do this one first. Because then I think probably we could do 500 again, and then it will be fine. Yeah, this is like where if you're doing smarter things, then it's good. Nice shit. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon is wild, dude. And people say 10x devs don't exist. So stupid. Oh my goodness. I wonder if we should do filter in place for some of these as well. That's right. We can come back to some of those later. X to the 10. Well, if maybe X is 1, that'd be what? Wait, 1? What? Okay, we're at a pretty good place to stop. Okay. Anyways, this is more like what you should really expect in this kind of game. You see, eventually this should hopefully go away too, right? It should just tick out. I think it's like 10 seconds. Oh, are we going to see it tick out? Nice. There we go. Can we do anything in like 5 minutes? Screen shake when? 10x plus 10 to the 10. Holy cow. That would be big. Unless x was -1. Audio cue for game win? Yeah, we should figure out how to play sounds. I'm really far away from caring about sounds and stuff though. Like we're so far away from that. I still have so much that I need to explore about how you would do this. It's like 80% of the game. Yeah. I guess we could do this. Kind of like the look of this better. X and -10. Nice. 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 People get mad on Twitter every time I say something about 10x devs, which is really funny. I can't help that. Makes me want to post about it. I usually don't, but like it just makes me want to post about it. I did think I had a pretty funny one with the a lot of people were like, that's an non sequitur. Yeah, well, okay, chat. This is a banger tweet though. Come on. How good is this? I mean, come on. Come on, that's a good one. I muted that because I muted Next.js. Well, here you go, Mitch. I was pretty pleased with that one. Well, Dog Plus Pillow is just funny. There you go. This one, only 4 bookmarks. If you don't think 10x engineers exist, why isn't your hiring process just a lottery? We got a lot of people mad in the comments on this one. Got a lot of people mad. I do feel like people said, I just muted Twitter. I like Twitter generally. Why not 10, not 100 or 1,000? We don't have folks 10x over the median on height or like athletes running, jumping. I'm like, there's array.mem function. Ooh. Will this work? Oh, this doesn't. I still got to do this, right? I still got to pass this function. Oh, but it's called equal now. Right? Was that what it said? He mobs hit. Oh. And this takes... this doesn't work. This doesn't actually work. I think this way is better. Because I'm actually searching... I have to check the IDs. No, because I'm not checking... I'm checking the mob.id. That won't work. I have to look up the mob. Oh, wait. No, you're right. Mob.id goes here. This is why it's clear that we need to go to bed. Or I think we can say, oh wait. Yeah, nice. Except now nothing's hitting this. So that doesn't seem quite right, does it? Checks whether it is there using equal. There we go. Nice. Cool. Oh, this unloaded in Game Boy cartridge? Played on Game Boy cartridge? I don't think so. Does it mute? Yeah, you should definitely mute and do it, and then you'll have a much better time. Do your entities have access to all other entities in the game loop? Not exactly. That's not. They don't really have access to anything. Yeah, you should definitely mute stuff that makes Twitter not fun. That's how you have fun. I still think that people say like that there's not 10x athletes is insane even. Like they really just think like yeah, whatever. I do love the HTML. What is this? This is saying literally equals is a function. Equals takes an int and returns a bool. Right? So why not just pass it? Or you could say instead int dot equal. Like this. That'll work too. LeBron is only 9x better at basketball than me. Exactly. And Twitter, listening to people on the internet is a bad idea. Oh, I just think it's fun. So the thing where I feel like people don't get it, I was thinking about trying to make a video about this to talk about it too. I'll explain this and then I'll go to bed. See if this makes sense. Okay, chat. So it's not only like that they can make stuff 10x faster or better, which I literally believe is true. Like I do think that people can deliver stuff. Can literally do it sometimes 10x faster or 10x better in terms of like whatever measure you want to pick, they probably did it 10x better. But sometimes these people unlock things that would have been impossible for other people. So it's not only like that they can do something like some margin or ratio better, is that it would have been literally impossible to do without them. Right? And how can you even compare that? That's like the thing where they're saying like, oh, there's not 10x athletes. Dude, like having LeBron on your team, or even like having, Tom Brady's not the world's best athlete, right? But like he's clearly one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Or like Messi, right? I'll just pick someone that like non-Americans can relate to, I guess. Like Messi. Oh, I guess he lives in America now too, but you know what I mean. Like it's not just about delivering some stuff better or faster, is that some stuff would have been just literally impossible without them. Right? So, and I just feel like, are some people just unwilling to say that? I feel like some people, at least on Twitter, are unable to say it. Let's go versus output. Yes. So like, some professionals are like really not great at building stuff. Agreed. Okay, I'll give you my favorite example. This guy right here, who I guess he's retired, which I'm like, I want to send him an email and tell him that he's my favorite software developer, maybe of all time. Like, look at this. Okay, thanks. GitHub, hello. Thanks for proving my point. Thanks. This is really helpful. Too many can't count. That's part of the problem. I'm not kidding you. I'm not joking. This one's literally like he did some from his personal and some from his Microsoft account because he retired. Okay, you can just keep scrolling. You can just keep scrolling. This project is what Microsoft builds all of their Python tooling on top of. Just think about that. There's you could put 10 average people on this project and they wouldn't ship it. Am I crazy? Look at, he's got his Microsoft account, then he's got his personal account. And then it's the next person. Times comedy ranking, exactly, Mitch. That's just a Pylance bot. How much do you have to? If I had to call it Pyro, right? Oh man. Anyways, so his contributions, that's what I'm saying, Nightshade. That's what I'm saying. So even if you say Eric Trout is the only one, he's the only 10x dev. Clearly, he's still 10x though. You know what I mean? Rhyme live. Here we go. We'll play one more match. Yeah, we might get to do some Baldur's Gate. It would be fun. Oh baby. Oh baby, we got him. You win. 10x dev confirmed, chat. 10x dev confirmed. Okay, I gotta go to bed.